Will you add any other legal experts to the team just to give you some extra help?
I want you guys to get that car. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Because there's only so much you can do. You're one man,
That's true.
and this is a big case. You got the whole government. Would you advise him, hey, let's bring a few more people on the team, some investigators?
Yeah, we do have some investigators.
Okay.
So we're talking about it.
Do you plan on investigating any of the prosecutors or the judges just to see if there's any collusion?
No, I don't tend to do that. That's not usually the right move. I'm going to investigate the facts. I mean, Mr. Combs has maintained that he's innocent. He's a smart guy. He knows what he did and he didn't do. He knows what he intended and didn't intend. And I believe him. And we're gonna defend him. And we're gonna bring this case to trial as soon as possible. He testified in his last trial and he got acquitted. He's a man who knows what it's like to have a jury of 12 New Yorkers look at you and say not guilty. And he's looking forward to that happening again.
Can you talk about the kind of work that he's done to grow as a person?
He went to rehab for a period of time. He's in therapy regularly. He's in a program now in New York. I don't want to get into too many of the details of these things. These are confidential situations, but he takes his strength of character and his growth very seriously, and he works really hard to be a better person every day.
That's right.
He does.
Do you think that this was a money grab that got blown out of proportion? Because, I mean, people were okay while they were on payroll, but it wasn't until they stopped getting paid that now you hear all these allegations and people want money. People are waiting 6, 7, 8 years to make complaints.
What we know, all I'll say about that is this all grew out of civil cases. Nobody ran to the cops. Nobody ran to Homeland Security or to the police or the FBI and say, I'm the victim of a crime. They ran to plaintiffs' lawyers and said, I want to sue, Mr. Combs. That's how the case started. You can take your conclusion.
Can you describe the conditions of
so it is. The food is inedible, from what I've been told. It's way too hot in the summer. Sometimes there's no heat at all in the winter. The toilet water's been known to freeze. It's violent. Someone like Mr. Combs, might be a target for certain things, and we can't let that happen.
Will he be open in population while he's there?
He's not. I don't know how they're going to handle it. I mean, right now he's not.
They should put him in general pop because solitary confinement will make you go crazy.
How is he grappling? It was almost exactly a year ago that he was moving to New York City. How is he grappling with where he is now?
I don't think he's thinking about it that way. I think he has these challenges that he's facing and he's going to deal with those. He's not one to look backwards all that much. I mean, he's a very forward-looking person, and to his great credit, I think he has tremendous strength of character, and he really does firmly believe in his innocence, and I think that helps him.
Can you just comment on how disappointing it is to get the bail application denied?
Listen, I'm a defense lawyer. I get my heart broken, every day, and my heart's kind of broken now.
One of the things that you were attempting to do today is separate the issue of sex from violence here, and that was clearly something that couldn't be resolved after the prosecution with the judge. Can you talk a little bit about that thought process? Clearly, you've seen that on the surveillance that two are related.
So what I was explaining to the judge, and what I firmly believe is true, is that the best aspects of that particular relationship was their intimate time together. I don't think there's any problems there. What the worst times of that relationship was that there was mutual infidelity, by Mr. Combs and by
a single rich man, a single wealthy man.
Excuse me, but one could argue, though it is a civil suit that was settled, clearly Cassie Ventura believes otherwise, that there are two very diverging versions of the
I expect that is going to be the centerpiece of the trial, and that's why we have trials. She has a view, and I'm not commenting on anyone's name. That's one thing I'm not doing. Some witnesses will have a view, government witnesses will have a view, defense witnesses will have a view, and a jury of 12 New Yorkers will decide.
Really quickly, an associate of Diddy's head allows stepped down yesterday from his company. Is there any relation to this case?
I don't know why I stepped down. No one's told me.
Because it happened in the same day.
I'm gonna go. We'll have the walk sign. I hope that I told you guys what. Watch this part.
And one request to tell the professionals, ex-employees said, well,